Okay, this is not really a tutorial. It's just a practical demonstration of note relationships. What note you play, the note you played before it, the note you play after it, and the notes that surround it, the chords behind it, whether they're real or implied, makes a difference in how the note sounds. And I just want to do some simple demonstrations here to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So what I've done is, so you can see, so you can see graphically, I've used a synth guitar and I've laid out some chords here. And each chord contains the note A. You can see here all the white highlighted notes. They're all A, so every chord contains the note A. And that's not all the chords that can contain the note A, but it's enough to give you an idea. So first thing I want to do is give you the note A. See, without context, it's just a note. It has no relationship to anything except your ear. But let's shorten this down to 11 here. I'm working with an injured right arm, so I got to move a little slow. Now I'm going to play this first chord. It looks like it's an A major. And I'll let you hear the note A with the A major behind it. Listen to the octave. Now what I want to do is I just want to show you the way the A sounds different depending on the chord that is behind it. So this is all about the relationship of one note to another or to a group of notes. And I just want you to listen and see how the note changes when you change the chords that surround it. One more. So, hopefully you can hear the way the flavor changed. That's at the heart of songwriting. When you have a chord, the note that you play with that chord sounds different depending on the chord. So you can play one note and change a few chords, and you've got a dramatic part to your sound of your song. I like the F major to A major sound. It's really kind of nice. So I don't know if there's more to it than that. I do want to put out one more suggestion here, or one more sample. And that is that our ears they try to find a pattern, and they will decide which is first and which is second if you play two chords or two notes over and over again. So I want you to try and imagine that A minor, that's this one here, is the first chord, and C is the second chord. And see how it sounds to you, because it is the first chord. Let's hear it. Can you hear how it goes up to the C major? Let's start on the C major and listen to how it goes down to the C minor instead. Same two chords. So I think you can hear it goes down instead of up, even though the change is the same, but just which one is first. If you came into this progression playing and it was already going, your mind would determine which one was first. But the musician can force the issue by what they play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the same line on both C first and the A minor first. So the first example will be A minor to C, A minor to C. So, and then I will pause, and then I'll start on the C and play the same run, and you take a listen. A minor to C. Now we'll start on the C. So I think you can hear the difference there in what's happening with the C to A minor versus the A minor to C. When you use the same notes in the same order, where you start changes the flavor of the song. The relationship of the notes to the chords is got to be one of the single most important things when you're putting together a song. If you don't use chords, then a lot of this you can just chuck it away and say that doesn't apply to me, and that's fine. But there's a thing called implied chords, implied harmonies in the background, and I don't know about other musicians, but I hear them when somebody plays a solo. I can hear the chords that will go along with that because I've just had decades and decades of playing in bands, and I'm used to hearing chords behind notes. And it just takes one lap or so, and I start plugging in the chords. So it's not important if you don't play chords, but it can be important. I don't know how else to say that. It's maybe not important, but it is important. So now I'm just going to play the two chords back and forth, and I'm going to do an improvise starting on A, and then I will do the improvising again starting on C. And you can hear the flavors are similar, but they are different. So let's take it and try it out. Just going to do something off the cuff. Okay, that's A minor to C. Now I'm going to use the same two chords. I'm going to start on C. And I'll just improvise something. See if it doesn't change flavor a little bit. Okay, I'll start on the next lap. Here we go. Okay, I had a few bobbles. I forgot on this particular flute to hit that very highest note. I got to put that finger down, and in order to get it, I have to break it like that a little bit, just kind of break into it, and then it hits it. And I forgot to put my finger down, so you'll hear some bobbles in there, but that's okay. I'm just improvising to show an example. Excuse me. So I hope you got something out of that. It's not really a lot of technical stuff, but it is the heart of songwriting, is the relationship from one note to the next. It makes a difference. Just an example here, without using any music behind it, listen to this. 2 notes. Now I'll play them in the other order and you see if the relationship doesn't change. Which pattern I play first makes a difference. I'll do them together, both up and down. Now in the opposite order. So there you go, little thing called relationships. It's real important among people, and it's real important in the world of music, and the notes, they all work together, and you know, it all has relationships, and you can play, you can build the color of your world just by which note you choose and which chord you put with it or don't put with it. Which note comes first. You can take 3 notes, and which order you play them in changes the flavor of your song. So just some food for thought. Happy fluting, and I hope you got something out of this and I didn't just take up some of your time. Thanks for watching.